Yes, YouTube. Well, I'm back somewhere I never thought I'd be, on the Isle of Sheppey, in Kent. Last time I was here, I was in HMP Elmley. I thought this island just had 3 prisons on it. I genuinely thought it had HMP Elmley, HMP Swaleside, and the DGAT Camp Hill. Was it? That might be on the Isle of Wight. I didn't think there was any other life forms on this island apart from that, innit? But I've ended up in a caravan on the Isle of Sheppey. Been here for like 3 days, and yeah, I believe that the Isle of Sheppey should stick to prisons and prisons only. No disrespect to Isle of Sheppey, but the caravan's not up to that much. It's a bit like a prison. The food was terrible. The latte was terrible. Today we went to Margate. Today we'd had enough of the Isle of Sheppey and we went to Margate for the day, which is really good. Yeah, it got me thinking about the Isle of Sheppey the last time I was here, Elmley. I haven't done too many videos about Elmley. I wasn't there for too long. Just as a sign, I suppose, that we followed a sweatbox all the way here. Sweatbox, for those that don't know, is the prison vans, the vans that escort the prisoners from court to prison and from prison to other prisons. Followed a sweatbox all the way here. There was 3 cells either. Yeah, 3 cells either side. 3 cells, 3 boxes either side. So there was 6. There was 6 spaces on the sweatbox. 6 souls. 6 souls were on there, and their days had been ruined. This was on the Friday. We come up here on the Friday, and we was behind them for ages. And it's just signs, isn't it, on this way, like, hey, this way to HMP prisons. I don't even say like which one. I suppose because they're all together, aren't they? And I think they are anyway. Are they? Yeah, I was hoping to drive past them. I was going to wave me Skittles and me mushrooms at them, if you know. Tell what my weekend's been about, isn't it? Eat your mushrooms again in the arcades. Woohoo! You know you're all jealous. You know you're all would. Oh come on, please. It's boring. It's boring as fuck, mate. Traipsing about with the family, mate. You got to get the mushrooms out, ain't you? The lion mane or the magician's kind of whatever it is. I'm getting off track. I'm meant to be talking about Elmley, not mushrooms. They weren't even all that. That was all right. Yeah, HMP Elmley. Sorry, yeah, I got right off. Got to keep getting off track. I read recently that they're going to be putting 247 new cells in HMP Elmley, and everyone go, hey, whoop whoop. It's not a good thing. So just building bigger prisons to just whop more people in, like sardine them in, like stack them on top of each other, like. The idea is to reduce prisons, isn't it? Prisoners. Reduce prison spaces, reduce until there's no prisoners, because rehabilitation is meant to be the key, isn't it? But when you read about 250 spaces here, this jail's doing 200 spaces over there, that jail's building 200 spaces over there, we're going to put this big mega prison in there, 2,000 spaces. Oh yeah, well done, you're going to be finally getting rid of those criminals. No, you're not. They're just going to be filling it. There's going to be more crimes to break to fill it with, isn't there, really? So, but they're just going to be filling it with the same bods. And it's just a sign that things ain't going to be getting better, isn't it? If they're building more spaces and you know they're going to be filled up, times ain't getting better. So rehabilitation really don't work. They might as well just say it and say, yeah, these prisons, We expect you to go away, and we're just going to use you as slave labour while you're there. We're just going to earn off you. They might as well just be truthful about it, instead of just pretending it's about rehabilitation. If it's about rehabilitation, we hope you don't come back, but we're going to put 250 extra beds in there for the next time you do come back. And hopefully you'll bring your mate with you. There'll be 3 or 4 codees this time. Don't stop bringing the same one with you. You and him, you and him, you and him. We want to double that. Get in there. People watch this, never commit. Goes, oh, shut up! It's your splash. We all know that's what it's about. Yeah, otherwise they wouldn't be around. They're not charities. They don't put them there to be charitable to people and help people out. They put them there to earn dough off you. When you're there, it's like you're a legal slave. I'm not knocking it. You commit a crime, you go away. Yeah, like just call it what it is. Call it what it is, man. We expect you to go away. We expect you to keep going away because we know there's not that many new offenders. It's mainly the repeat offenders. You don't go to prison and never see and keep seeing all different faces. You go there and go, oh fuck me, I see you 10 years ago. I see you the other day. I see you do. Yeah, we're all repeat customers. I'm not a repeat customer anymore. We're all repeat customers, yeah. Just call it what it is. Say we need you coming back because you put food on the table for a hell of a lot of people. You employ a hell of a lot of people. Don't call it rehabilitation because we all know it's not. I think people, even people that surely that pretend it's about that, don't truly believe it. Don't truly believe it. It's your own fault as well. You're there because you're this and because you're that. Shut up, you mug. There comes a point where people just have to stop pretending they know when they've never experienced it ever. I don't pretend to know about being an astronaut or being a scuba diver because I've never done either of them. You know, I would never dream of telling anybody to just get over it. Just get in there and do it. Yeah, when you're up there, you just got to float around if your cable snaps. Don't be a mug. I would never dream of telling anyone. You know what I mean? Don't try and tell anyone about something you know nothing about. Tell me to be talking about Elmley, you know? HMP Elmley. I wonder how many innocent people are in every jail. Elmley, Chelmsford, Pentonville, Wandsworth, Franklin, whatever. DCATs. Again, people that have never done. What are you talking about innocent people? Yeah, innocent people, mate. There's mistakes in every day, every walk of life. There's mistakes everywhere. I know how many innocent people are actually banged up in HMP Elmley as we're talking about Elmley. More than 10? Less than 10? More than 50? It's a big nick, isn't it, actually, Elmley? It's not like a small little jail, so I'm just guessing what's in Elmley? 500 people or something? Maybe more, I don't know. Maybe I'm really up lowballing it. 10%? Less? That's innocent in throughout the whole jail system. That's the only reason I don't believe in the death penalty. Because usually I say, yeah, definitely. Especially for like wrong uns, like nonsense and all that, you go, yeah, they gotta go. But people make mistakes and then like what, you're gonna be responsible. You're gonna be responsible for that, like one innocent geezer getting killed. You wouldn't want it on your conscience, would you? Imagine them like they come, because it always comes out afterwards, isn't it? Oh yeah, he was, or geezer's been like in America, geezer's been on like death row for 40 years. They have him on death row for stupid amounts. It's like they give him an extra, but it's like they go, right, we're going to do life and then we're going to kill you. Now, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're going to give you a 30, you're going to do the 30 and then we're going to kill you. It's like torturous. It's torturous. I'm against the death penalty because innocent people like get killed. But if you're going to do it, do it. Don't leave them hanging, like, excuse the pun, like, don't leave them whistling in the wind for like 30 years. That's torture. I mean, if you got it, I mean, it's easy to say that. If I got it and you ain't got it, I ain't been on death row or anything close to it. But if you got put on death row, what is it more humane to go, right? We'll give you, I don't know, 2 years, 5 years, a couple of years, like 3 years to get all your appeals out of the way. You can get all your appeals out of the way, like, because as you're on death row, you'll go to the front of the queue. We're not going to like make you like sit behind the geezer that's appealing his driving license, his driving ban. You know what I mean? You'll go to the front of the queue. We'll give you 3 years. Once all your appeals are lost, or if you you might win, as people do consistently. They always win. Things always getting overturned, don't they? But if you ain't got it, after a couple of years, that's it. We're not going to leave you begging it for 30 years, living like, imagine it, like waking up every day thinking, oh mate, have I got a week left? Have I got 2 years left? Have I got a year left? Have I got 10 years left? And I know humans adapt and they just get used to everything, don't we? We get used to everything and we just get on with it. But, oh look, oh no. How trampy of me. But it's got to be a mindfuck, innit? It's just because you got used to it. Don't mean it's good. And or it becomes any easier. Well, it gets easier because you got used to it. Yeah, that's how people get through jail, isn't it? People go, "How do you get through it?" You just adjust. Your brain adjusts. You know, how do you live in a shithole? How do you live in a high rise when you're scared of heights or whatever? You know what I mean? You just get used to it. Anyway, we're meant to be talking about Elmley, aren't we? I mean, I was in a 3-man cell in Elmley. I hate being with anyone. I hate being in a double. I hate sharing a cell. But it was pretty funny in a 3-man. One geezer used to go to sleep all night, like early, every single night. And me and the other geezer would like sprinkle biscuit crumbs on his face while he was asleep. The things you find hilarious, but we found that hilarious, mate. Just sprinkling biscuit crumbs on his sleeping head and watching him go, ah. The geezer I used to do that with used to have a missing toe. Randomly, you might remember if he's ever watching, you had a missing toe, mate. Your second toe next to your big toe was gone. Me and you used to sprinkle biscuit crumbs on this geezer's face while he was asleep to absolutely terrorise him all night. And you got the separate toilet, ain't you? You got a separate toilet in them 3-man dorm cells. So like most cells, innit? You just shit it like the toilet sit at the end of the bunk beds. These ones, like it was like a separate room with a door. Only a tiny thing, like a little cubicle. But when he used to go in there, we used to lock him in there and like set the tissue on fire and put it under the door and all that. The things you find funny, mate. Geezers are so immature, innit? It don't matter if you're 50 or you're 12. You'll find that hilarious if you find someone willing to do it with you. You ain't got too much to say about too much bad shit. I don't remember like too much bad shit in Elmley. Bad shit is everywhere. Yeah, every nick is full of bad shit, and I'm sure Elmley's full of bad shit. It's the biscuit crumbs that come back to me all the time. Sprinkling them on that mate's face, bless him. Like, he used to wake up covered in crumbs and be like, not again, no, darn it. He used to say something wrong with the darn. He was alright though. It's all done with love, innit? Elmley. Yeah, the caravan park we're in is like an extension of Elmley. It's crap. I mean, the pubs look it looks friendly enough around here, to be fair. Pubs look alright. Either side of the holiday park. The amusements outside of the holiday park look alright. But yeah, the food's crap here. The entertainment was alright. There's a couple of singers the other night, they were doing alright. Can't knock someone for getting up there and singing in front of a load of pissed up people, can you? I wouldn't have the bottle to do it. But yeah, the Isle of Sheppey. If you're thinking of coming to Kent for some time out, go to Herne Bay, go to Margate, go to Canterbury. Well, fuck the Isle of Sheppey off, innit? Yeah. There's a reason I thought it was full. It just had 3 jails on it, because everything else is. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, hit subscribe, and we'll chat again. Adios.